Okay, welcome to our 2025 Piano Christmas Recital. Thank you all for being here today. First of all, to all the students, are you guys all are you chill? Are you relaxed? Yeah? Yeah? But give me a thumbs down if you're not. You're not even playing. Okay, the only ones stressed out aren't in the recital, so this is perfect. I guess they're concerned for their siblings. Okay, so today, just a couple announcements before we get started. There I am on the screen. All right, so you are being live streamed on YouTube. And, oh, I have to open the piano. Okay, so after, just as a review, each student, when it's your turn to play, you're going to walk up to about where my cups are in front of that piano, and you're going to give everybody a nice bow or curtsy so that everyone sees you. Then you'll sit down at the piano. I will be sitting in that front row to help you if you need help adjusting your bench or your music or anything. When you're done performing, what's the first thing you do? Bow, right. What's the second thing you do? Grab your music. What's the third thing you do? Walk up here, and I'm going to have something for you. And it looks like my mom was nice and put them in order for me. Thank you, Mom. And, okay, I think we're all set. And then after that, you can sit with your family. When the recital is finished, this is important, so everybody listen. When the recital is finished, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to gather up here and take a nice group picture, okay? And then we're going to go out into that lobby where we're going to have a nice reception. And then at a certain time, we're going to put down our snacks and cookies and all of that good stuff. And we're going to come in here and we're going to have a little gift wrap exchange. And when that's done, you can go back to eating, you can go home, you can do whatever you have to do with the rest of your day. But make sure that you come up here to get your picture taken first. Good? All right. We have a lot of students that have worked very, very, very hard for today. So, oh, everybody's here. Welcome, can you please come down and sit? You guys don't have programs. Kate, you get to hand out programs real quick for me. Okay, we're just going to give them 1 second so that we're not handing out programs while we're trying to play. One more important announcement. If you have small children who start to make noise in the middle of the recital, I would just ask you to take them out into the foyer and let them do whatever they need to do. I know that it's a long recital, and I know that it's a long time to sit still and be quiet, and I want everybody to feel welcome, but if you notice that your kid is maybe making more noise than the performer, maybe take them out there for a little bit before you bring them back in. We all appreciate that. Did everyone get a program? Yes? Dolany, did your row get programs? Kate, did you give that third row programs? Also, next Sunday, the 21st at 7 p.m., I am giving my 3rd annual Elizabeth and Friends Christmas recital here at Grace. It's a really special event. It's the one time of the year that they move the grand piano out to the middle of the sanctuary. We light these pillars up blue and green and red, And I have 2 other adult piano friends that are coming to play duets with me, an organist and a cellist. So it's a lot of fun. If you're free next Sunday evening at 7 p.m., we would love to have you come out. And if you can't, or it's too far of a drive, it will also be live streamed, and I can also share that link. I think we are finally ready, so we're going to start with our first performer today, who is Danny Nitch. This was Danny's first Christmas recital. Very nice job. I have a certificate for you. Here we go. And be careful with the thorns there, okay? When I give you your roses, please be very careful when you take it from me, because there are thorns on the roses. I'll make sure you don't poke yourselves when you take it. All right, nice job, Danny. Next performer is Abigail Kepner. So our first 2 performers are both 5 years old, and this was their first Christmas recital. Abigail, how long have you been taking piano for? A couple months? She did a Halloween recital in October, so this is her second recital now. But I think she did a fantastic job. What do you guys think? Yay! Next, we have Felicity Shadler, who's going to play O Little Town of Bethlehem. This was Felicity's first piano recital. How old are you, Felicity?
7.
She is 7 years old, and she's only been taking piano for maybe a month or two. So I thought that was pretty good for a brand new beginner. Yeah. Our next performer is young, but not new to this. He's done a couple. Jay, how many recitals have you done now? Huh? How many recitals is this for you? 2? 2? This is our second recital. So we're going to be playing one duet, and he's going to do one all by himself today, 2 Christmas songs. You ready? was a solid performance. Good job, Jay. One of my favorite things about teaching Jay is that he always knows exactly what he wants. And he's not afraid to tell me politely exactly how he wants to perform it. And he practices a lot, and he stays really calm, and he just gets the job done. That's a really important part of being a performer, is just not overthinking it. Just get up there and do it. Have some fun while you're doing it. And it's painless, right? Yeah, you're a great example. Here's your rose, sir. And hold it. Well, it's a little prickly right there. Why don't you hold it right here? That's right. He's got his own peanut gallery. Our next performer is Isaac, and we're going to be performing 3 songs together, and I hope that you enjoy our duets. taking piano for 2 years? 2 years. And he is one of my Carlisle students and also played on the Christmas recital once or twice down in Carlisle. So was it fun, Isaac? Yes. He also loves to improvise. He's a really good little improviser. Would you like a rose? Careful how you hold it. Here's your certificate. Good job. Great job. You take this with me and go sit with Mommy. All right. I love that sweater, too. You guys have awesome Christmas outfits on today. Definitely feels like it's Christmas now. All right. Our next performer is Paige Llanos, and we are going to play 2 duets for you. You ready, Paige? All right. All right. Was this your first piano recital? This was her first piano recital. And I have to say that I can't remember a week you've come to piano that you haven't been excited to come to piano. So we've just had a lot of fun together. So here is your certificate, and here is your rose. I would hold it right here, okay? Good job. All right. Our next performer today is Carter Peterson, and he is going to play an arrangement I don't think any of us have heard before by Wendy Stevens of Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. Carter gets credit because he did that from memory, and that's really hard to do from memory. You did a great job. Yes. It's okay. Also, I think this is the first piece you've had where your hands are like all over the piano like that, right? That's a big leap. Do you guys remember, how many of you raise your hand if you remember the first song where you weren't like in one position? See, was it scary? Yeah. It's kind of like throwing all the guardrails off and just be like, find your way. So you did it. You did your first big scary song, and you did a good job at it. So good job. Something that my boss down at Dickinson College always says to all of my college students after their final performances, which will be tomorrow night, because she knows it doesn't matter how old you are, you always get nervous when you have to get up and play in front of people. And whenever they get through it, she looks at them and she says, you just did something that most people can never do. You got up and made music in front of other people, and that's scary. So just getting up and doing it is like a huge feat. And then the more you do it, the better you get at it. So I'm proud of every single one of you that came here. You know, I love every single one of my students, but I will tell all of you guys, I've got, and I would be bad for me to name a name, so I won't name any names, but I have one student who's older than most of you who won't play on any of these recitals because she's petrified of performing in front of people. I've tried to sell you guys as a really warm, fun group of people, but it hasn't worked yet. But so I just want you to be proud of yourselves just for showing up and doing it. That alone says a lot about you. And one day I'm going to get her here. That's my mission. All right, our next performer is Anya Maheshwari, and she is going to play Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. Now, I didn't want to say this before she performed because I didn't want to jinx it and make her nervous. But this song that she just played today is 3 levels harder than her lesson book. And she rocked it. So good job, Anya. I think on the next recital, I'm going to have her and her brother do a duet together. All right, our next performer. First of all, how's everyone doing? You good? If you haven't played yet, do this with your hands. Do this. It's pretty warm in here, so I don't imagine your hands are cold, but make sure you keep your fingers moving before you get up there. Our next performer is Emily Nitch, and she's going to play 2 duets, one with me and then one with her mother, Anna, who is also a very experienced and wonderful pianist and organist. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Emily. That was beautiful. Emily and Danny and Frankie, who's going to play here shortly, I'll take piano lessons in Carlisle at St. Patrick's. And then also Frankie's sister, Kate. Who else do we have? Levi, Amelia. I think those are all my St. Pat's kids. So we're going to be switching things around a little bit in the new year and doing piano after school because these kids have to put up with me plus their other teachers at like 8:30 in the morning on Tuesdays. So they've been working really, really hard. We try to squeeze the lessons in wherever we can. But this was your second Christmas recital? Yes? And your third recital total. So a very, very nice job. It was beautiful. And, oh, correction, Danny is not 5. Danny is 6 years old. Thank you, Danny. Thank your sister for correcting me. There's your certificate. You're welcome. Good job. Also, I will put one more little plug in. I have a group of, I think, 4 adult piano students at this time. And as most of you other adults can probably understand, they didn't want to play on the kids' recital. So we're going to be having a special January, end of the holiday season, adult-only, like, I don't know, punch and cheese adult piano recital party. So if you're an adult and you're interested in taking piano lessons at some point, just know that I am growing a group of adult-only pianists so that if you do want to take piano, I'm not going to make you come and play with all of the kids, even though I know the kids would love that. So our next performer today is Frankie. You ready, Frankie? And she's going to play a song that is perfect for the weather today. Let It Snow. First of all, that was great. Secondly, I love the hat. Love it. And that was a hard song. That was also a couple levels higher than what we're working on in our other stuff, isn't it? So you did a great job. This is one of my favorite things about Christmas recitals is that it's the one time a year where most of the kids want to take on a challenge because the music's fun. So now it gives me a goal to find spring recital music that's harder, that's also fun. So I accept the challenge. Are you ready for your reward? Yes? All right, here's your certificate. You're welcome. I was so happy when I woke up to snow this morning. I wasn't happy when I had to drive in it, but I was really happy to wake up to it. All right, our next performer, where is he? There he is the one and only Levi Parrish. No, you may not set the piano on fire. It's an inside joke. He's going to play the first Noel by Wendy Stevens. Very good job, Levi. That was a hard song. And can we tell them now? We were really sweating it, weren't we? Yeah. I think you did an awesome job. All right. And we say hi to his mommy at home who's not feeling good. We know you're watching online. And Andrew. We got to teach Andrew this song next, right? Yeah. All right. I'll give you your certificate. There you go. You're welcome. Hold it right there so you don't poke yourself. Good job. Our next performer is Amelia Skalick, and she was going to be performing her duets with her dad today, who had practiced very hard and unfortunately got very sick today. So I'm going to be performing her duets with her, and the third piece is a Wendy Stevens arrangement, which she's going to play all on her own. hear any of it. We also have 4 Christmas Eve services. Let's just put a little shameless plug for the church in here. On Christmas Eve, we have a 12 o'clock. That one's more geared towards the kids, isn't it? Yeah, and then we have a 5 o'clock, which is contemporary worship. We have a 7 o'clock, which yours truly is playing the entirety of on piano and organ. And then a 9 o'clock. We also have do you know what time on Tuesday? The Blues Christmas? Blue Christmas. Do you know what time that's at? My mom says 7. So that's like specifically for if you're having a difficult year and you need a quiet, reflective service. That's for that group of people. But anyways, thank you for helping me turn the Christmas tree on. Amelia did a wonderful job. Can we give her another round of applause? She has practiced so hard this year, and your progress has really, really shown that. So I'm very proud of you. Here's your rose. Our next performer is Kate Shara, and she's going to play God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. She surprised me by doing that from memory. Good job. Oh. There's your certificate. Congratulations. And here's a beautiful rose. And thank you for all of your hard work and beautiful playing. Our next performer is, where is she? Hannah Hartman. She's like, it's me. And she's going to be playing, this is actually, Hannah, I just want to say one quick thing before you start. You can go ahead and sit down. So this arranger, if many of you know the name Billy Graham, Ted Smith was actually the traveling pianist for Billy Graham for years. And so I've fallen in love with this book of arrangements. This is an arrangement of Angels We Have Heard on High. that I'm so proud of you, and so are your mom and dad. And that was an extremely difficult piece that I gave her. I told her that when I gave it to her. I was like, this is going to be a challenge. It was a challenge, wasn't it? And you worked so hard on it, and that was beautiful. Good job. And Hannah's mom, Mady, she's out of town today. I know she's watching you online, but she's going to be one of the two friends playing with me on my Elizabeth and Friends concert next week. So if you want to see Mady and I, we're going to be playing this ridiculous, it's a terrible idea. It was a terrible idea, but we're going to be doing this Ukrainian bell carol arrangement where we're both like this with our arms the entire time, and we're going back and forth, and it's probably going to be a comedy show and a hot mess, and hopefully halfway decent. So if you want to see that, come next Sunday at 7 o'clock. But great job, Hannah. Here's your certificate. You're welcome. I would hold it right there. Okay? You're welcome. Thank you. Next, we have Lily Peterson playing a beautiful arrangement of O Holy Night. There she is. Great job, Lily. That was beautiful. It's very nice. Do you like that piece? Yes? I wasn't going to make a joke before you played, but now that you're done, this isn't a joke at you. It was just a joke. It was just an observation. I was typing the program up today, and I realized we have O Little Town of Bethlehem. Where are they? O come, Emmanuel. O Holy Night. O Christmas Tree. And another O Holy Night. So I've made the observation that Christmas songs like to start with the word O. It's very exciting. It was very beautiful. Here's your certificate. Here we go. Our next performer is Brielle Peterson. And Lily and Brielle are both seasoned ballet dancers, in the Nutcracker, and so it only seemed fitting that Brielle would perform one of the pieces that she knows very well from dancing, the March from the Nutcracker. And Brielle and Lily have been taking piano for quite some time. Do you remember how many years it's been now? A lot? That many? Yeah? Where's your mom? What do you think, Mikkel? 4 or 5? Yeah, it's been a good long... Yes. And Carter's been taken for a few also, but this was a lot of fun to get to do some Nutcracker songs this year. Congratulations. And Rose. Good job. Our next performer is Vaibhav Menadal, and he's going to play a traditional German carol arranged by Melody Bober, O Christmas Tree. Nice job, Vibov. Oh, it was a really good performance. And also, I love the Santa Claus sweater. I love it. You what? Wait, let me see your brother. Where is he? You guys do match. We have a surprise for you guys in a little bit. There's a reason they match. That was beautiful. Here's your certificate. And there you go. Don't poke yourself. Don't poke yourself. You still got to play. All right, now, this is a Christmas recital, but we do have 2 classical pieces for our next selections. Our first one is Nalini McCloof. Now, Nalini, before you come up, I just wanted to say a short bit about Nalini. She has been taking piano with me for 8 years. I think she might be my most veteran student in my Pennsylvania studio. I started teaching her shortly after I moved to Pennsylvania. So it's been a real joy to watch her grow up from really, really little, younger than her sister Sahana's age, to now. She was a Dorothy Sutton recital, honors recital. Well, how do I say this? She qualified last year for the Dorothy Sutton honors recital. And then after she placed in that, she applied for the Summer Wolf Scholarship through Lancaster MTNA, which is a fairly new program for distinguished pianists. And she was one of, I think, 6 recipients or something like that, all the way from about her age up through the oldest was a college-age pianist. And then she went to Elizabethtown Summer Piano Camp, where I got to teach, which I wouldn't have had that opportunity had you and your mom told me about it. So that was a great experience for all of us. And we decided to take a year this year to chill out a little bit because we were really ambitious last year. So in our year of chilling out, she decided to take on an ambitious invention. So we hope you enjoy this Bach invention in E major. Good job, Nalini. All right, now I'm gonna tell on you, but in the most complimentary way, okay? First of all, she nailed the first half. So a lot of you probably don't even know what a Bach invention is. So it's sort of the gateway into learning how to play contrapuntal music, which means that each hand is playing an independent line from the other. So it's kind of like learning how to juggle with your hands at the keys. And what I'm very impressed by is that when you had your memory slip in the second half, you improvised. And improvising in Bach is not easy. So since you can do that, you are now unstoppable. She stayed in the key. You were also a really good advertisement for why we learn our scales, because she knew the key she was in, and she just kind of kept figuring out notes that belonged in that key. And you handled that better than I've handled some of my memory slips, so kudos. Very proud of you. She's done a lot of really good work this year, and we're talking about possibly learning our first concerto for the new year, so pray for Nalini. It's only going to go uphill from here, but in all the good ways. Yes. Wait, you don't need my program. Rose. Congratulations. Good job. You're welcome. Thank you. It really is very true. I don't just say that to make my students feel good. It's true that how you handle memory slips says a lot about where you are at as a musician, because they happen. And I always tell my students, be prepared for the mistake, because it's going to come. And it's going to come somewhere you've never made a mistake before, because that's the fun of performing. So the more you kind of get used to that reality and adapt to it, the better off you are as a performer. So very proud of you. I'll stop embarrassing you now. Maybe. All right, our next performer is Aaron Tatapelli, and he is going to perform the first movement of the famous Beethoven Moonlight Sonata. That was really beautiful, Aaron. Very good job. Aaron, come here a second. I want you to tell everybody how old you are, because you're very tall. Tell them how old you are.
I'm 14.
He is 14, and very possibly the most advanced 14-year-old I have taught, and the most humble and hardworking. And I know that your former teacher, Miss Yoko, is very proud of you. And I know that your granny, who was a wonderful musician and huge supporter, and the whole reason that Aaron has kept going, I know that she would also be very proud of you. So good job. We're getting close to the end, you guys. Hang in there. All right, so we have, for the finale, flip to the back of your programs, we have 2 great duets coming up and 1 more solo Christmas piece. So without further ado, we have the Menadol Brothers. Now, before they get up here and play, as you'll notice in the notes, this was a piece that was composed for 2 pianos, and we almost didn't do it when we figured out how hard it was going to be to adapt it for 1 piano, but we persevered. We were really excited about the piece, and so the 3 of us worked together, and we hope that you love this arrangement of this. Previously, I had not heard of this piece before, this piece called Christmas for Sharing. come up here with your brother. That was beautiful. Let's give him another round of applause. I can't tell you how hard these two worked, but I think the way that they played showed for itself. So very proud of you two, and that you didn't kill each other in the process. Extra kudos. There is your certificate, Pranav. And here's a rose. And congratulations, they're going to be doing more duets in the future. Good job, you guys. All right, I'm sorry, I forgot I was on the last page. Ella, where is Ella? I just want to ask you, did I do this correctly? Did you want to do this and then the duet, or did you want to do the duet and then your solo? You want to do the duet? Okay, so we're going to finish the recital with Ella's beautiful solo. So next is going to be our duet, arranged by Joel Rainey, who I actually got to meet this year in March. There was a famous sacred music arrangers piano concert in Camp Hill, and I got to meet Mark Hayes, Joel Rainey, Joseph Martin. I finally remembered his name. Joseph Martin, which if you guys haven't heard of Joseph Martin, you got to look him up. He is the most hilarious guy from Texas, big guy, and like phenomenal pianist. So this is a beautiful arrangement that we discovered by Joel Rainey. Congratulations, that was very beautiful. Ella and her mom and I share a love for Mark Hayes and those types of arrangements, and it's been really fun teaching you because I was about her age when I fell in love with the same music, and I've been playing it for the last 30 years, and I know that you will continue to play these pieces through your life, and you're doing an incredible job, so thank you for your hard work, and also thank you for introducing me to that piece. I thought I had known all of the Mark Hayes pieces, and I didn't have that one, and I texted her mom on Monday, and I said, I have to play it, send me a copy. So it was very beautiful, and here is your rose. Congratulations. I do believe this is the longest recital we have had, at least in a while. So I would like all of the performers to stand up where you are, and I would like to give them one more round of applause for all of their beautiful playing and hard work. And also, I would like all of the performers to turn to your parents and thank them for helping motivate you and giving you the opportunity to learn music, because your parents play a huge part in your musical journeys too. So thank you, parents. And grandparents and siblings. And now I would like all of the performers to come up to the stage. I would like the smaller, shorter ones to be in the front, medium ones in the middle, and the tallest ones in the back. And we're gonna try to get a few big group pictures. Parents, get your cameras out. And I have a way for us to do this, because usually this is very sort of haphazard. So I have an idea. What we're gonna do, let me scooch the microphone back first, is we're going to have 3 groups of people so that when you get your picture, it's not completely random whether the kids are looking at the camera. So first, we're gonna all look to the left and smile, then we're gonna all look to the center and smile, okay?